Hey, good afternoon and welcome to Charles Schultz Arena here in St. Paul, Minnesota. Blades about to take on MPH Elite 2012 for the championship of the Minnesota Meltdown in the 2012 Campbell Division. MPH and the Blades played on Friday, I think it was Friday, in a 7-4 Blades victory with an empty netter. To get here, Blades played Denver earlier and beat them in a 5-4 battle. MPH was able to knock off the Dakota Warriors from North Dakota 8-4, I believe, was final. I'm not certain on the final score, but it was 8-4 when I left. So here we are, rematch for all the marbles. And we're underway. MPH controls. Oh, nearly turned over to Freddie, but unable to handle. Bump in net here. Kicked off. Freddie recovers. In the corner. Puck taken away, but the Blades regain possession. Run around the boards. Brown back to Jacoby. Jacoby toward the net. Trickling, bouncing puck. That does not get out, though. Backdoor pass attempt. Troy unable to corral it, but great try. Another centering pass. A little hot. Caught in a change. Blades with numbers, and they'll have to wait. Harris up to Troy. That's offside all day long. Puck controlled. Face-off controlled by MPH here. Blades in with some speed. One to beat. Shot. Low shot. Ends up a little bit wide. Shot off a body. Off of Harris. Ballard shot hits Harris and bounces into the corner. MPH will send it out. Ballard back to retrieve. Ooh, nearly turned over. Knocked out of the zone. Blades will get a wholesale change. Cam knocks it up ahead. Lewis to Connor, unable to get it up to Cam. Centering pass knocked into the corner. Thompson around, and Helfrich takes a spill. Battle in the corner. MPH back centering pass attempt to Langley at the blue line, and that comes out. Offside. And now everybody's tagged up. Under 12 here in the first. Blades trying the stretch pass. Hits Helfrich. Puck squirts away from him. MPH dumps it into the corner. Peterson chases it down. Backhand. Jansen. Up to Freddie. Lincoln pushes it out with speed. Got a trailer just out of his reach. A little between the two trailers. Nice attempt. Peterson dumps it in deep. Slow trickler toward the net. Freddie tries the check, but doesn't keep up with the skater, unfortunately. Ooh, back door is wide open. Blades got away with one there. Connor Christian. That's a trip or a knee. Either way. Trip, looks like. Blades will go on their first power play of the day. 2 minutes here with 10:30 left in the first. Face off to Brown. Brown carries in. Unable to get the shot off. Back. Ballard able to keep. Backhands it in to Bostrom. Pass. Good pass. Centering pass and shot off the pad save. MPH will send it the length of the ice. Bump out to play it. Lewis. Brown. Shot goes wide. He's been pretty solid from that range this weekend. Hopefully he can get the next one. Harris back covering the D spot. Carries in. Brown. Down low. Jacoby unable to corral that one. 40 seconds left in the power play for the Blades. MPH will send it up. Stearns has a jump on everybody. Killing a little bit of this PK for MPH. Comes out momentarily, but then flipped back in. Up ahead, here comes Kemp. Kemp's got him beat. He's got a trailer. Oh, just short behind him. Unable to corral. Back to Peterson. Peterson toward the net. Jansen easily grabs that one. 3-on-2 for the Blades. Shot toward the net, easily gloved. 8:16 left in the first, and we are 5-on-5 hockey. Connor with a shot toward the net. Still loose. Now the whistle. Ozone face-off here. Off the side of the post there. Blades with a scoring chance. Cam to Connor. Blades in with speed. Thompson and Kemp. Cam trailing. Connor gets pushed off the puck into the corner. Battle down low. Connor still retains possession. Got Cam out front. just out of reach. Jacoby shot off the shin guards. Blades will get back. Good stick by Ballard. Bump with the glove save. Good save. D-zone face-off won by the Blades. Jacoby over to Peterson. Off a skate. Christian skates in. That's a goal? No? Looked goal. Oh, Christian looked at it like it was in, but must have been in between the pads. Thrown into the corner. Cam will tip it in. Cam with a big check. It's going to be a physical game, in my humble opinion. Cam will dump it in. Blades will get a wholesale change. 6 minutes left in the first, and we're all square at goose eggs. Harris picks that off, but then stolen away. Into the skates. Stearns. Second shot goes high and wide. Harris recovers. To Brown. Brown backhand pass. Picked off. Brown's going to go to the box for a trip, or an interference, I guess. And the Blades will be on the PK for 2 minutes. Bump covers that up wisely. 6 seconds expired on this PK. Stearns wins that face-off back to the D, but that comes out. Harris, aggressive forecheck, almost caught up to it. Up ahead. Ooh. That one's off the roof, and we'll have a neutral zone face-off. Ceiling, I should say, not the roof. Blades get that one out. MPH back to retrieve. Diagonal pass back to, nearly intercepted. And now it will go. Blades, shorthanded. Kemp. Glove save. Great chance for the Blades. Kemp unable to bury it there, but we will have an offensive zone face-off. Shorthanded with 43 seconds left in the Blades penalty kill. Blades dumping in deep. Cam in on the forecheck. Sticked away by Lewis. Lewis will wrap it around. Race to the puck. That comes out. Cam will carry it in, shorthanded. Tried the centering pass, unable to connect. Penalty expired. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Shot turned aside by Bump. 3:20 left in the first period here. Still no score. Again, 5-on-5. Here comes Freddie. Lincoln trailing. Pocket picked. MPH back the other way. Stick to side. Bump. Pokes it. Checks that out. Blades not quite able to get it out, though. Shot high and wide. Under 3 left in the first. Blades will exit the zone, but MPH will take over. Christian picks his pocket. Freddie unable to corral that pass. And they're going to call a trip on Freddie. Blades will go back on the PK for the 2 minutes of the 2:34, if not sooner. Got to keep moving your feet, Blades. Good save by Bump. Bouncing puck up in the air. Hand pass. It'll come out of the zone. I'm not sure what they're calling here. Looks like MPH is going to send a player to the box. Do not know what the call was. Holding, roughing. I'm not sure. I forget the hand signals. So we'll play 4-on-4 here for a minute and a half, and then the Blades may have an abbreviated power play. Back to Jacoby. Peterson back to retrieve. Up to Christian. Christian blows a tire, but able to get the pass to his teammate. Shot toward the net, on net, and the Blades will complete their change. Again, skating 4-on-4 here. Stearns will carry in. Looking for someone to pass to. Unable. Blades unable to stop it. Good block by Brown. Ballard will come back around the corner. Looking for someone up front. Here comes Harris. Harris with the backhand. Offside, I guess. We'll have an ozone face off. 6 more seconds of 4-on-4, and then we'll have a brief power play for 29 seconds. Back to Ballard. 10 seconds left on the man advantage. Off of Harris's stick. Shot. Goal! 3 seconds left in the period, and the Blades score a power play goal. That is a power play goal with 2.6, probably 3.6, because they let a little time run off. These are daggers, end of the period. And that'll do it for the first. We will be back in a moment, folks, for the second period. All right, welcome back. Sorry, I've been talking to myself again for 4 minutes, evidently. That was a disallowed goal because it was evidently played with a high stick, but they called it a goal and somehow overturned it on the disagreement or argument from parents in the stands. Not sure that's the way it's supposed to work. In either case, and they're going to call that after the fact. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this tournament, for what they charge, could get some better refs. Cam goes to the box for a check in a checking tournament. I'm going to attempt to bite my lip so as not to violate the code of conduct for this tournament. Blades in, short-handed. Thompson with a chance. That's in. Thompson with a great chance. Goalie inadvertently kicked that off the net. They let the play continue, which I don't think they're supposed to do. And now we're going to send a MPH player to the box. All right, 11:02 left in the first. We're going to play some 4-on-4 hockey here for $1.48. Jansen backhands it over to Peterson, to Kemp, shot. Oh. Jacoby with a great snipe, and that one's going to go out of play. Back to Jacoby, over to Peterson, bounces over a stick, but he's able to hold the puck. Ooh. Kemp's got a back. No, tried the give and go, unable to connect. A 4-on-4 goal for the Blades. We're going to stay 4-on-4 here, 10:23. Great passing. Open ice seems to favor the Blades in these situations. Two 0, 4-on-4. That's offside, but they didn't call it. I guess we'll take it. Ooh, centering pass attempt. Just missed. Peterson back. That's out. Thompson carries in. He's got Kemp coming, streaking toward the net. Trickles out to MPH. Kemper will carry in. Thompson goes for a change. Kemp. Shot hits the side of the net. Back to Jacoby. Kemp behind the net. Oh! Attempted backhand. Stick on stick. That one went a little bit high and over the net. 8 more seconds of 4-on-4, and the Blades will have a very short power play. Shot goal! And they will still have a power play, if my math is correct. I don't think he should come out of the box. There's still a second on, but that's okay. It's 3-0. Just waiting to get the 5th MPH player out. Trickles toward the net. 9 minutes left in the second. Blades jump out to a 3-goal lead. Let's keep our foot on the gas. Championship Sunday, folks. Shot toward the net. Goalie turns it aside. Try to get back to the D. Didn't quite get there. MPH will carry out. Lewis steals the puck away. Blades will chip it out. Ooh. I don't know what the call is. No idea what the call was. Can't help you folks at home. Just random whistle. Passed up, bounces over the stick of the MPH player. Up ahead to Brown. Centering pass. Didn't get the shot off. Harris takes a check. Back to Brown behind the net. Ooh, tried to go back to him, but he blew a tire. Blades will get back on the back check. Blades in 3-on-1, 3-on-2. Brown, pass. Shot loose, covered by the goalie. 7:47 left in the second. Good save by their goalie. Kemp, Helfrich, and Thompson, the C line out there with Jacoby and Peterson. Back to the D, over to Jacoby. He's got a rifle. That's tipped up and over the net. Down low to Thompson. Other corner, Helfrich will go get it. Back down deep, just a little bit past Thompson. MPH will carry. Thompson with a little bit of a check, like it. Up ahead, Jansen recovers. Flips it up. MPH intercepts. Kemp alone. Bad save. Good chance for counter. Cam carries in. Got options. Looking to go back door. Oh! Cam just unable to get a stick on that puck. He's going to leave the ice. I think his stick is broken. Oh, no. Keith's giving him a little bit of a magic rub on the stick. Goal! Lord. Nice, and Keith went like this to his team. All right, 4-0, 6:21 left in the second. And MPH is going to take their timeout. No pictures. Copyright. Timeout early in the game here in the championship on Sunday. Just over halfway through the game, and Blades have jumped out to a 4-goal lead. shout out to Grandma and Grandpa watching in Arizona. Face-off carried in. MPH came in with some momentum there, but Blades take it away. Schmidt, that's a hook, but that's okay. Oh, wow. Great cross-ice pass. Christian will dump it in deep. Schmidt. Oh! Had Freddie point blank in front of the net, but goalie makes the save. Shot toward the net. Ooh, rebound was there. Just into the skate. MPH carries it in. Blades dispossess and take over. Might have been offside, but here's Christian. Ooh, just bounced past his blade. Ooh, you gotta wait, Jacoby. Yeah, Blade's getting a change there right at the blue line. Wise to avoid the offside there. Troy doing a little bit of fancy dancing down there. Back to the D, Peterson. Back to Croy. Give and go. Croy unable to catch that one, or at least get the shot off, I should say. They were swarming. Brown battling behind the net. Hits a skate. Centering pass attempt. Hits a skate. Unable to get it. That one they will flip out and maybe have a breakaway. They do. Wow, big save by Bump. Harris carrying in. He's got Brown. Oh, just past him. Ostrom unable to connect with Brown in front of the net. Bump with a big save. Couple big saves from Bump here. Just over 4 left in the second. Got the C line out there, Connor, Carter, and Cam. Cam takes it. Oh, off the pipe. Off the pipe. I like the spot. He picked it just an inch off. Kemp will carry it in. Connor, shot wide. Ballard keeps. Sends it back down, but MPH will exit the zone. Ballard back to retrieve. Up to Connor. That's interference. And goalie should come off. We got a delayed penalty here. Lewis. And here comes the whistle. Blades will go on the power play here with 3:19 left in the second. I think it was interference. Ozone face-off here. Blades win that face-off. Back to Jacoby. Dangerous from this spot. Oh, great pass. Loose. To Peterson. Peterson down to Schmidt. Peter back to Peterson. Down to Lincoln. Christian to Peterson. To Christian. Bounces over a stick. To Freddie. Shot. Goal! Power play goal for the Blades. Power play has been deadly this weekend. Five rip. I did not have this on my bingo card, but I like bingo. Center ice face-off, one controlled by the Blades. Passed up ahead to Freddie, just away, bounced over his stick. MPH will collect and regroup behind the net. Jansen up to Christian. Back to Jansen. Oh, cross ice pass in the middle of the E zone. Little dangerous, but they executed. Shot, deflected high and wide, a fluttering puck over the net. Blades will carry 2-on-1, 4-on-1 if they want it. Blades in with speed to Christian. Oh, great save. Brown back to retrieve. Minute and 30 left in the second. Roy carries in. He's checked off the puck. Brown deep down in the corner. Retrieves. Shot. Bostrom with the goal. That makes it 6, and that makes it running time, folks. Snipe, top shelf. Don't think the goalie saw it coming. Blocker side, hard to get to that one. Brown carries in. MPH carries. Here comes Brown. May have the edge. Shot high and wide. Ballard into keep. Brown. Shot toward the net. Brown will go get it in the corner. Down low to Harris. Shot. Harris just over the net. And time expires in the second. We will be back in a moment for the third period. What's up? Mm-hmm. Back. Getting ready for the third and final period. Blades with a 6-goal lead heading into the third. Looking to accomplish back-to-back championships in consecutive weekends. Big ramp up to the tournament in Toronto in 2 weeks. Cam, Connor, Carter, Jacoby, and Peterson start the period. Flipped ahead. Kemp battling. Thompson carries in. Shot deflected aside. Thompson behind the net. Tries to go to the D, but picked off en route. Stearns, in my opinion, the best skater. Wow. Turned aside by Bump. He has played extremely well today. Icing called. We will have a defensive zone face-off, and the Blades will get a change. Clock is running here, so even those icings tend to eat up a lot of clock. Turned aside by Bump. A lot of activity there in a small space in front of the net. Schmidt tips it up ahead. Christian on the forecheck. Up ahead. Ballard back to defend. Saucer pass. MPH carries in offside, but I guess the whistles are put away. I'm okay with that. Schmidt will circle up ahead. Cross ice to Freddie. Bounces off his stick. Harris loses it. Jacoby. Stretch pass up to Bostrom. Oh, through the skates, but goal. Top shelf goal. Couple chances there, and the Blades capitalize on the second opportunity. I could be wrong, but it looks like a bunch of tired players out there. That's what happens when you get up at 5 o'clock on a Saturday, or on a Sunday, sorry. Blades picked off. Brown in. Circling the net, looking for someone to pass to. Now I just hope they can keep it clean. He looks hurt. That's not good. A bump of the big save there. Jacoby went off gingerly. Let's cross your fingers that he's all right. $11 minutes left in the game. Something tells me it could get a little chippy, and let's just play smart. Brown, one to beat. Shot, turned aside by the goalie. Flipped up ahead, bounces over Kemp and Cam's stick. Here comes Stearns. Bump, turns that aside. Just a little hot for Thompson from Cam. Loose in front. Goal. Cam able to deflect that back. Thompson was the benefactor, and it was 1-0 with the goalie, and he finished. Jacoby coming back out. Good to see. Good to see. Stearns will carry in. Wrapped around. Kemp will carry out. Thompson trailing. Kemp in 1-on-2. Shot deflected up and over the goalie. MPH possesses momentarily, and there's a battle in the corner. Puck was loose in front of the net for a solid 10 seconds there, but unable to get a shot off through the blades. Uh-oh. There's a goal for MPH. Puck just bounced off of Jacoby's stick. Unlucky. And it's 8-1 with 8:24 and counting left in the game. Freddie, Lincoln, and Connor out there, along with Ballard and Lewis. Christian will carry in. Attempted pass to Freddie, just sticked aside by MPH. Blades will regroup. Could have been a knee. Lewis is getting up and limping off the ice. Hopefully he's all right. Ballard from the point, shot. Gloved down by MPH. Over to Jacoby. Two guys on him. Somebody's open. Shot. Oh, good save. Bodies in front, but that comes out to MPH, and they will carry. She was looking to call something. Luke was on top of someone trying to get up, didn't give him a cross check, and they're going to put him in the box because he put his hands on him. Clock is running, 6:37. Blades will go on the PK here. They need another player, though. That was not a penalty on any planet.
You need to change the period.
Oh, really? Thanks.
You're welcome.
Shot goes wide. Blades will chip that out, and it will go out. Race for the puck. Jacoby, 1-on-2. Shot, and saved by the goalie. With the clock running, any stoppage is 20 seconds. Especially if you're going to change during the whistle, then it'll be 25. And the peak penalty actually depletes pretty quickly when you have running time. MPH having a hard time getting out of their zone. They do, but the Blades regain possession. Harris back. Chips it in to the Blades bench. Nice slow change from the Blades here with the running time power play. 24 seconds left in the man advantage for MPH. Blades control the puck, but not out. And back to Peterson. Peterson to Jacoby. Back to the point. Shot goes wide by 10 feet. We're back to 5-on-5 for the Blades. Freddie will retrieve the puck. Over to Lewis. Lewis taking off the puck with a check. Brown to Thompson. Interesting mix here, folks, but Brown will carry in. Thompson streaking down the middle. He's got Froy backside, but out of reach. Freddie and Jacoby back. Drop pass attempt just out of reach. 3.5 and counting here. Peterson content with just shooting it toward the goalie for a partial change for the Blades. Again, shot toward the net. Kemp will go get it in the corner. Back behind the net. Cam battling. Thompson in. Cam's got it. Centering pass. Unable to bury that. Bounces over the stick of the defender. Peterson. Jansen back to get it. Kemp and Helfrich 2-on-1. Seen this since Mike Threes. D catches up and Cam takes a spill. Somebody needs to tell his dad to sharpen skates. Kemp, Helfrich tips it in to avoid the icing, and they will get a change. 2:15 and counting in this game, and the Blades are going to get another chip. 2 for 2. I believe 11-0 on the season now. Or on the summer, I should say. It's not really a season. Ballard shot. Ooh, that had eyes, but the goalie reaches up. .140 and counting here. MPH back behind their own net. .20 and counting. There'll be no goalie pulling here. This is going to be a rather anticlimactic finish, in my opinion. Back to Peterson. Shot tipped. Ooh, good save. Off the pad save. Freddie with a good poke check there. This is basically representative of the reffing this weekend. He's over there talking while the clock runs because of something that was said or done by their bench in an 8-1 game. And that's it, folks. The game is called. They're going to let the clock expire. Congratulations to the Blades for another chip. Championship Sunday. And we'll stay here for some live action shots here. For those of you at home, celebration is a little bit muted, given the fact that this wasn't a very close game. This thing was looking, it's crooked. I'm supposed to get pictures of this spin.
I don't want to.
We'll just wait.
Mom got that. That's a cute show for taking a picture.
All right. We'll leave it there, folks. Congrats to the Blades on another championship. Enjoy your Sunday, and we'll see you in a couple weeks in Toronto.